Hello from behind the wheel of Felicidad. This is the beginning of day 4. I am leaving outskirts of Macon, and I think I'm going to try to get to Ocala today. We'll see. That's not very far from here, so but Hippie did think that it would be best if I just took it easy today and didn't get to Wildwood too soon. So I'm going to go ahead and hope that she fires right up and we can get on down the road, and that I can get a internet signal soon, so not only can I post my video, but I can get some GPS. So join me for another day of fun. Well, folks, one of my fears came true. She wouldn't turn over this morning, so I've got my generator hooked up to the battery, and hopefully we can get some juice to get this baby going again so we can get down the road. I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, folks, I got it started finally. I had to hook the generator up, as you saw. Took about an hour of charging on the generator to finally get it to turn over enough that it would start. And it's idling really, really low, which might just mean it needs clean spark plugs and stuff, you know. But it's making it a little tricky on like stops to make sure it's still going to keep running. So I had luck though with it starting several times in the parking lot, and I drove around the truck stop area of the rest area several times to try to just build a little charge and get it to idle a little bit better. It's doing okay, but it still definitely needs it needs a tune-up real bad. So I am at the Buc-ee's in Fort Valley, Georgia. So I'm a ways from home still, and I want to get as close as possible within reason to home, because as much as I'm having a great time on this adventure, I'm ready to just take it easy for a few minutes and, like, you know, not have so much adventure for a few minutes. So I do need to charge my camera real bad if I want to shoot more of this video later on today, which I'm sure I do. Hopefully it starts up in a minute. It's raining cats and dogs out here. It was super windy on the highway. Ooh, that was a bright lightning strike. Super windy on the highway earlier, which was nerve-wracking because, you know, these things are boxes. They just blow around like insanely. So it's still quite the thunderstorm out there. I'm not sure if you can hear that. It's a lot of thunder. So I'm going to try to get on down the road, though. It doesn't look windy anymore, so hopefully it's true that it's not windy. I filled up my gas can so that if I need to run my generator again, and I did get some regular old jumper cables in case I need someone's help tonight or tomorrow morning. So let's see if we can start her up, and hopefully so, fingers and toes crossed, and get on down the road. So I'll talk to you soon. Ah, the familiar sights of a water retention pond. And what this means is I'm at the Florida Welcome Center. You guys, join me at the Florida Welcome Center. We made it to Florida. We've had a few foibles along the way. We've had a few stops and starts, but on the most part, it's been all right. It's been a pretty decent journey. I've had a few stressful moments. The doggies have had a few stressful moments. But overall, things have gone pretty well for a 1989 Winnebago, driving all the way from Illinois to Florida. Now, I do have about 160 more miles to go before I'll be home. I'm not going to go home until tomorrow morning. So we're going to stay the night here at the Florida Welcome Center. It's got terrible internet. I know that because I've stayed here many nights. And so I know this video won't be uploaded till tomorrow. And by the time you see this video, I might be home and already have made my 5th video in the series. But if so, you might actually see me clean. I don't know. It's possible. Anyway, I couldn't be happier to be in Florida other than if I was already at home. But this is a great start. I'm so happy to be here. We made it almost, but mostly. And we haven't had a ton of trouble. I've had pretty good driving experience other than backfires. It's got a really, like I said earlier in the video, it's idling really low, so it's having a hard time staying started at like a full stop. But you know, if you've ever owned an old car or something like that, you just start it and go. You know, you have to shuffle your feet a little bit from the brake to the gas and whatever. But ever since this morning when I charged it and then got it going, it's done pretty well at maintaining, just starting right back up again, which is great news. And so, of course, me and the hippie have got some work to do on it to make it a little bit more reliable. Even though I'm only going to be going back and forth, you know, in Florida on the most part, at this stage anyway, I'm ready to not drive for a little bit. At least not something quite that large for at least a little bit. But in any case, I'll be driving it to the Wildwood Three Flags Resort, Thousand Trails Resort in like, I don't know, like a week or something like that, 10 days, something like that. Anyway, but that is literally like 4 minutes down the road from where we keep our RVs. So that's not going to be a big deal, even if there are foibles. So thanks for watching my 4th video in this series. Thanks for, you know, having my back during this whole time. And those of you who have left comments about, you know, me braving it out here and doing it all right on my own and all of that, I appreciate you. I know that a lot of people do this, and a lot of women even do this nowadays, and it's not unheard of for people to go full-time RV, for women to go full-time RV, for people to drive RVs across the country even when they're old. But it was definitely a new experience for me. The last time I drove that far was when I drove from Idaho to Florida, and I was in my brand new Cherokee. So, you know, even though I was driving a lot every day, I did it in 4 days, which is like 2,700 miles or something like that. But, you know, I stayed in hotels every night. I had a brand new vehicle, you know, all the niceties of not worrying about a vehicle at all. And so it's been a long time since I've had an older vehicle that I had to have a few challenges with and had to do mechanical things of my own. So it's been an adventure for sure, but it's not over yet, but we are getting there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more about my RV challenges and my RV lifestyle, and hit the little bell button if you want to be notified of that kind of stuff. And just appreciate you watching. It's been interesting, that's for sure. If you ever get the chance to do it, I definitely recommend RV living. Way cheaper than paying a house payment or rent. But even just renting an RV or using an existing RV to drive a long distance is a challenge, and it's kind of exciting and scary, but fun. So hopefully tomorrow is fairly uneventful and we get home and I can take a shower. That would be super lovely. And just be glad this isn't smell-o-vision. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching.